Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary and welcome to another Craft Day Monday, where every Monday I make a new video. In today's video I am going to be doing a fall mini wagon, or should I say a mini fall wagon, and what I'm going to be using for this wagon is just a little bowl. I'm going to be using a wooden dowel and some lids from Gatorade bottles. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what we're going to need, and then we're going to just jump right into the video. So the first thing we're going to need is a bowl. I have one of these little bowls. I do believe they're made by Rachel Ray. The little, it's a little dog food container, like the little dog food comes in it. But honestly, you can use any type of bowl you have. So yeah, you're going to need a bowl. I got some Gatorade lids from a bottle, and I have 4 of them. These are going to be the wheels for the wagon, and you're going to need a total of 8 because you're going to glue 2 together to make the wheel. So you'll take 2 Gatorade lids, glue them together like this, and this is going to make your lid, your wheels. And then we're going to be using 2 old pencils that I am going to be using to glue into to make the wheels. And you need a wooden dowel. This will be the handle. And you're going to need another one for, oh, this is a skinny stick or a coffee stirrer, whatever you want to call it. We're going to need that. Also, you're going to need red spray paint, and this is what you're gonna spray paint your bowl if you choose to. And then I use black paint to paint my tires or my wheels. And then I just went to Dollar Tree and I picked up some random little fall color leaves and such to put in there. I got a couple different types of pumpkins, pine cones, just kind of whatever. I got some fall leaves, just random stuff to tuck into the wagon. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and turn my camera down so we can jump right into the video. Also, I do not recommend this video be for a child. If you are a child and you're going to make this, please get adult supervision when handling anything hot, because I am going to be using my little wood burning tool here, and I'm also going to be using a hot glue gun. So what I'm going to do with my wood burning tool, I am going to bring my lids in, and I'm just going to go ahead and give this a stretch. And I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of a hole right down in here, and be very careful that you don't burn yourself. So basically, that's what I'm doing. I'm just sticking my little tool in to burn a hole through here. It's very hot. Please, if you are a child, do not attempt this by yourself. I do not recommend a child do this on their own. So now we have our hole in our wheels. See, I just burnt myself. Be very careful. I'm okay. Thank you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little bit of a hole right through here. And this is where we're going to stick the handle for the wagon. And then I'm just going to go up right in here. So I'm basically just burning a hole right through here so the wagon, we can stick our little handle in. So now I'm going to go ahead and unplug that because we are done with it. So now we have our hole burnt in everything. I got my hot glue gun ready to go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stick my pencil in just like this. So you want to stick your pencil in on each end, and then we're just going to set this on here, and I'm just going to push it in a bit, just like that. I'm going to do the same thing to the other one. So we're just going to go ahead, pop that in here. Then we're going to go ahead and take this one, stick that in here. And we're also going to secure this with hot glue. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and take my stick and the little hole that we made. I'm just going to go ahead and push that in like this. So it's going to look like this. So I got my little end pushed in here, and I am going to take a little bit of hot glue, and I'm just going to stick that right there and hold this here a bit to let this dry. We're going to hold this here and let it dry. So now that you have your stick glued in place, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over on its side just like that. And I am going to go ahead and just place my wheels. So I'm just going to push this in a bit. I'm going to go ahead and glue my wheels on. And also, if you want to, if you want to take the handle off and glue your wheels on first, you can do that too. You can easily just pop that off. But I'm going to go ahead and just adjust my wheels a bit. And I'm just going to go ahead, put a little bit of hot glue right down through here. And I'm going to put a good amount so that my pencil do stick. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this, making sure everything is nice and even. And we're just going to stick this right down on there just like this. I'm going to hold it here, and we're just going to allow this to dry. And we're going to do the same thing to the other one, making sure they're nice and even. Now I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to go ahead, grab some hot glue, stick it right across, and you want to use a good amount. And we're just going to go ahead, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right here. I think I just made this wheel just a tad bit a little bigger than I did the rest, and it's fine. And we're just going to stick this right here just like that. Hold it here, and we're going to let that dry. Now that that's dry, we're going to go ahead and turn it over so it sets up just like this. Now we're going to go ahead, I'm going to take my skinny stick, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut it. And I'm just going to glue, put a dab of glue right on here, just like this. And we're just going to go ahead. I need to turn this so I can see it. We're going to go ahead and stick this right on top, just like that. And then I'm going to cut 2 more pieces. Just 2 little pieces, and we're just going to stick these on the ends. We're making the handle of our wagon. So I'm going to go ahead, put a little bit of hot glue here. Going to go ahead and stick that one right on here, just like that. Going to grab my other one. Going to stick a little bit of hot glue here, right on the end. Going to go ahead, pop that on here just like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a pencil so I can get a little bit of a measurement to see how big this needs to be. And then we're just going to cut that right here. So I'm going to go ahead, cut that here. Put a little bit of hot glue right across the top. we're going to glue this down. So now we have our handle glued in place. This is what it's looking like. Now once you get everything glued in and everything is dry, you can then go ahead and paint it. And I'm going to bring mine that I already painted. So let's swap it out. So here is what it looks like once it's all painted. So it started off like this. And this is what it looks like if you choose to paint it these colors. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring some little stuff to put in my little wagon. So I got a little scarecrow head, and I went ahead and stuck the pumpkin on the end. That's to give it a little bit of height. And then I'm going to take some hot glue, and I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue right on the bottom. And we're just going to go ahead and stick this down right here, just like this. Now I'm going to take my little pumpkin, I think, and I'm just going to stick that in just like this. And I'm just going to go ahead and put a little hot glue right here and glue this back a little bit so it stays back. I'm going to hold this here and let that dry. Now I am going to go ahead and take some of my leaves. I have a couple different ones here. Then I have some on here. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. So let's set this here for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and cut these off. And then let's just take some of these leaves. Cut this here. I haven't made it out to Dollar Tree yet, so I can buy some more fall leaves. I did get the yellow ones, but I'd like to have a couple different colors. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my little back. Let's take this pumpkin out just for a second and just kind of like put some random leaves around the outer end like this. Then let's set that in here like that. I'll take some of these red ones and just kind of tuck these in a bit like this. Let's put one here like that. And then we have a little, well, I had some small pine cones. I'm not sure exactly what happened to them. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right down on this styrofoam pumpkin. And I'm just going to glue that in place, just like this. I'm going to take one of the pine cones and I'm just going to stick that right here. So I'm going to turn it over on its side. Put a little bit of hot glue right on the end, just like this. But honestly, you can glue it in any way you want. And now I'm going to take this, and I think I'm just going to stick this right here. Because I still want my scarecrow to be seen. I'm just going to take this off. There we go. And I'm going to get rid of this because I don't really care for that sticking out that much. Let's get rid of these. I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of hot glue right down through here, right on top. And we're just going to go ahead and stick this just like this. I'm going to hold this here and let this dry. And there it is. Here's our little fall wagon. Now, I thought about, I'm going to turn this a bit. I thought about making a gnome, a fall gnome to go with this little wagon. If that's something y'all want to see me do, please let me know in the comment box below. Because I honestly thought about making a little gnome holding the handle of this little wagon. So, yeah. So that is it. I am going to go ahead and turn my camera back up so y'all can see me. And that is it. And here is our little Wgon made from a little bowl. Something that you can find right in your kitchen. You don't really have to go out and buy anything. So, yeah, if you like this video, please give me a like and a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to be part of my YouTube family. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching one of my videos. It really means a lot. So yeah, thanks again, and I hope you all have a nice day. Bye.